Good morning. Good morning, beautiful peeps. Happy souls too. It's the 25th. Oh, happy birthday, Vaughn. I love you. And you know what? I woke up at 4:25, which was the time of his birth, and the doctor thought he had time for coffee. Wrong. Little did he know, though, that we had to stop for gas first. But that's a whole nother story. I hope your day is awesome, Vaughn. You deserve it. Anyways, 25. It's all about transformation. Guys, this has been coming up so much lately, the whole metamorphosis. And you've got to trust the change is on its way, and it's time to cross the bridge. Yeah, it's almost like your timeline's changing. And I do want to say, before I get started, that this little discussion is definitely a donut hole discussion, and by no means am I downgrading anybody. This is kind of loud. Men, women alike, everyone's got their own thought processes and own soul's journey to do, So a lot of what I'm about to say is personal to me, but I know there's more people out there. And my story today was giving women of the world love. And it probably has something to do with the fact that today is his birthday. And yes, 38 years ago, I gave birth to him. And that made me think how strong women are. We do endure pain. My opinion, guys, really, I think we endure pain a lot better than men. And that's why God decided we were going to be the ones to have babies. They get the fun part of the journey. Don't get me wrong. We couldn't bring life and new people into the world without the men, but they get the fun part, and that's it. We have the 9 months to go through in the whole birthing process, and a lot of the responsibility as moms and wives. Things change, and I remember that. I also remember, like growing up, 17, well, even before then, a lot of life lessons are learned, and sometimes they're not good. A lot of us had childhood trauma, which is a real thing, and it's hard to shake sometimes. And again, this goes back to working on it through your spirit, and whoever that you believe in can help you through that. But if you just stuff it down and just deal with it all your life, well, it's going to keep resurfacing its ugly head, and it's going to make situations real difficult until you do deal with it. Also, something that I mean 150% is, if you find yourself in a situation that's abusive, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, social, you got to get out. You have to ask for help if you can't do it on your own. Those are not your people. You may think it's love, but it's not. It's not at all. That is a warped sense of love. Love and kindness will always want to uplift you, no matter what the situation, because you know what? Every relationship goes through bad times, but unless you're willing to work together and compromise for a solution, you're headed for trouble, because it just it snowballs into bigger until it's sidetracked or slams into a tree. You've got to work together, but if it never pans out, well, it wasn't meant to be. People do outgrow each other. People change. People's wants and needs, they change too. I mean, we're always evolving as humans. We are. And unless you have that ability to change together, kudos to the old generation. I don't know. I think back and I wonder, were they just putting a front on and sticking together because that's how it was supposed to be? Maybe we have gotten braver as life has gone on. We've taken more chances. Things have evolved. I mean, look at the whole society. I mean, even the acceptance of gays, I mean, a lot of things have changed and evolved. But one thing I do know for sure is it's still more of a man's world. I mean, I'm being legit here. Men generally get paid more. Men's products don't cost as much as women's products. I don't understand all that. I really don't. And a lot of times, the man is more dominant in the relationship. And, that's all fine and dandy because, someone's got to take the reins, yes, but it's a team. It's a team, and you have to have mutual respect for each other. What are your intentions when you find someone? Do you want a partnership, a friendship, just lovers? I mean, even that's changed. You don't have to degrade yourself and just be someone's piece. You know what I mean? That's not good. That's not good. You have to have respect for yourself. And that is like, probably one of the most important things. You don't need them to validate how wonderful you are. You have to believe that in yourself. You need to feel whole on your own before you can actually be a whole person to someone else. So that came, that came across my mind this morning is just because I've I've been living through that, all my life. I always felt like I was just second or even third best, and I have since then learned that I'm good, and I've learned how to play the games, sort of, so to speak. When you're young, say, I didn't make Miss All Around, and I thought it was the end of the world, and it's like, how stupid! You were nominated. That's a great thing, but someone's always got to be a winner, and that's always what we try to teach our kids to lose. It's okay to lose a competition or a game. That doesn't mean that you are not good, by no means. But we tend to feel that way, and that's because we were insecure about something in our lives. So you've got to feel whole again. You've got to feel whole and be secure in the fact that you're an awesome individual. You are unique. Your feelings are valid. Everything you do is valid. And if someone doesn't get you, or they think you're too much, but then not enough on the same token, well, then you aren't for them. Simple as that. Just, there's millions of people in this world, guys. And if it takes forever to find them, so be it. If you never do, well, so be that too. You still made your place in this world, and you are important. You are beautiful in your own ways, and you've got so many talents that are incredible that you need to share with the world. And stop worrying so much about what people think of you and if they're going to accept you, or if you're good enough. Of course you are, so remember that. Something else that I heard this morning, it is the year of the snake. So when I said it's time to cross the bridge, it's time to shed that old skin too. Renew yourself. Get out there and do your thing. Believe that you are good. You're great. You're awesome. And if someone's mistreating you, baby, it's time to go. Especially if you have kids. Small kids, they take note of all that. And again, that's what can create a whole generational curse. What they see is what they live. So remember that. All you beautiful women out there, men too. Because, there could be some man that's been going through the same thing. Believe in yourself. Shed your skin. The old skin. Do your little exfoliation. Move on. Cross that bridge. Start a new world for yourself. One that fits you perfectly. And when you're happy with your own heart, the right people will come. I promise. Love you, my peeps. Namaste.